Right, hello. So, today, going back on a bit of a nostalgia trip for me, playing Gran Turismo 4, one of the OG driving games, dude. I remember the day spent playing this on the PS2. It was next level. Bro, they said the real driving simulator. I felt like I was driving when I was doing this. It is also ungodly levels allowed. I normally have my my game audio set to -19. It's currently on -43. Gotta take a lap around the Nürburgring here. I know exactly what car I want to do it in as well. There's so many Japanese cars in this game. It was unreal. This game is what introduced me to Japanese cars, and I've been in love with them ever since. Here we fucking go, a lap of the Nürburgring. Mate, gotta get that emerald green going. Get them softs on. Let's go. Daihatsu Midget 2D Type 98. Let's go. Let's see how long a lap of the Nürburgring is going to be in this absolute monstrosity of a car. Oh my god. This thing is so hard to control. I have to play on controller here. I can't play on my wheel because I haven't been able to set up my wheel for this, annoyingly. I'll put F1 car sounds over this and it'll seem like I'm really quick. I'm going around the whole Nürburgring. This is going to take a long time. Then after this, I'm going to have to go around the Nürburgring in an actually decent car and see how much less time it takes. Oh, we got some speed here. Come on, let's hit 70. 69, 70 miles an hour. This car is straining, but it's hit 71, 72, 73. That was the limit, but still, I haven't had to brake once yet. I don't even know what brake is. Okay, brake is square. I'm actually playing on an Xbox controller, not a PlayStation controller. But you know, it'd be like that. I want to know every circuit this game has. Does this have Monaco? If it does, oh my god, I need to find out how to play Monaco and drive this thing around Monaco. Bro, that's just going to be people driving in Monaco. That's literally just commercially people driving in Monaco. That's just Monaco when it's not being used as a racetrack. Imagine this going through Eau Rouge at Spa-Francorchamps. Unreal. The thing is with this, I don't even need to bother hitting the apex of the corners because I'm not going to gain any time from doing so. This is going to be a long process, isn't it? I don't have I have an itch, but there's no straights that are long enough even for this little thing. It's a really good version of the Nürburgring though. This game was just fantastic. Oh, I've gone off. Coming around that corner very wide, but pulled it off quite nicely, honestly, given the car I'm in. This thing slides so much as well. It's just sliding constantly. If I were to brake, I would be going too slow to take the corners, but I don't brake and it just slides around. And honestly, I mean, I know like there's so many more high quality versions of Nürburgring in more recent games, but this is actually incredible for the time period of this game came out. Like, this actually looks stunning. So its initial release was 2003, like the end of 2003, which is absolutely ridiculous. Was it 2004? I didn't hear properly, but it was either the end of 2003 or the end of 2004, and this is a Nürburgring from that era. It's just absolutely stunning. Got a heavy braking zone. I'm going 49 miles an hour. What's a heavy braking zone when you're going 49? Take the apex and sling myself out of the corner. Yeah, that's about as well as you can take the apex in this thing. At least I got some fucking tunes to go along with it. Probably you can't hear because the game sounds are too quiet. So like the milk crate bit at the back is just basically shit DRS. See how it's like bars instead of like a solid block? It's DRS that. Here we go, we're actually taking corners at some speed here. Like genuinely, taking corners at like 70 miles an hour. Like that. Obviously it's not like full racing speed, but that's actually still pretty quick. Like taking that sort of corner, I imagine if you're in like, I know F1 best. If you're in F1, it's probably like 150 or like 150 to 160 you'll be taking those corners at. So to take it 70 in this thing, not even that bad. I would love to learn to, when I learn to drive, because I'm going to eventually, I would love to drive the Nürburgring. It'd be so cool. If I ever find myself in that area of Germany, oh, how I'd love to do it. It would be such a cool thing. Obviously, I would take my camera with me and film the whole thing, because how sick would that be? Driving the Nürburgring and filming it is just, it's so good. It's such a good track. It's such an iconic track. It is one of the most iconic tracks in the world. Obviously, as a Brit, I'd love to drive Silverstone as well. I'd never get the opportunity to, probably, unless they do, like, experience days at the track that you can pay for. Alright, we're coming up to the long straight. What can I do on this straight? Get up to speed, and then it's gonna be great. Once we've gotten up to maximum speed we can get, it's gonna be flying. And we're off! We're going! I'm calling this a milk truck because, I mean, look at the thing. It looks like a milk truck with a tire on the front. It's the most ugly car from the front. There you go, a 12-minute 56, a sub 13-minute lap in the Daihatsu Midget 2 D-Type from 1998, and we're flying. It's like a race. Okay, I cannot stomach any more of driving the Nürburgring in that car. 12 minutes 56, I will take that happily. Alright, we're gonna go on the Nürburgring, but this time in a faster car. The Takata Domen SX03. Let's go. Racing. We're gonna go on the. Oh, I've got to go on the super softs. It's lights out and away we go. Round the Nürburgring. This thing is so much harder to control than the milk van because it's just so much quicker. And this is why I shouldn't be allowed to drive the Nürburgring if I ever go there, because I will. Well, I probably shouldn't be allowed to drive it in a car this powerful. Give me a standard road car. I'll probably be able to drive it alright. Yeah, I'd be terrible. Well, I mean, I say I'll be terrible, but I'll probably be able to see a lot better because it wouldn't be 2003 level PS2 graphics. It would be real life. See, I took that faster in the other car because this one has so much more acceleration that I have to brake really hard and lose a lot of speed, because otherwise I would just accelerate and go too hard. So honestly, less power can sometimes, less is sometimes more. Then again, I took that corner so much quicker in this car. I probably shouldn't have gone with the super softs. I probably should have gone with the mids. On a track that has so many different turns, I probably shouldn't have gone with the super softs. So I'll admit that was probably an oversight on my part. I just wanted as much speed as I could. 160, come on, let's get to 170 at least. Yes. I'm very close to 180, there's 180. I'm gonna have to hit these brakes very, very hard. 185 is all I could get to there. Yep. And that's what happens when you brake late. And it's gonna be a 7-minute 40.462 for that lap. I could just sit here and drive the Nürburgring for hours, be overjoyed. I love this game so much, it's genuinely one of my favourite games. This thing looks like it could get some speed to it. Let's see how fast we can make this go in a straight line. Obviously this time going for the super softs is the right thing. Game would have been unreal if it had more than 3 camera angles. Obviously 3 camera angles are sick, but do you imagine if it had like 5? How insane that would be. I think we're going to hit probably about, oh yeah, probably only about 195. If that, I think we're probably going to hit 193 if we're lucky. 193, yep. 194 maybe? No, 193 was the highest we could go. I'll try taking this other straight. I'll try taking a whole lap and see if 193 is the highest we can get this car. Maybe I'm looking at this game with rose tinted glasses, but I think it's stunning for its time. I think this genuinely is one of the most impressive games of all time, simply for what it was at the time it came out. Come on, 194, 194. Can we squeeze 195 out of this thing? No. Couldn't quite. I think 194 is the highest speed we're going to get this car to. It's still mad. 194 miles an hour is still insane. Look at this. Pulling away 193. Still pulling away. Can we get to 194 on this straight? We can. We just can't get to 195 here though. There's just not enough room. Maybe. I had to give it up. Let's see if we can get this to 195. You know, I've never actually completed this game. Bang up on the wall. Okay, that was a stupid idea. Why did I do that? Oh god. Look at that. This thing crashes intensely. Okay, well, that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. 186 here, but there's still more to be had from this car because we didn't come into this straight at full speed. If we just hold down the throttle, we can go 185 around the corner. Maybe, okay, 184. You can tell I'm really into this, can't you? I love this. This is so fun to me. Alright, straight 185 to start. 186. Come on, we got to get to at least 190 on this straight. 187. Oh my god, this thing's slower, isn't it? This thing is slower than the 03 Toyota. Yeah, 188. It's as high as I could get it. I'll see. I mean, I think 188 is its fastest, which is slower than last year's Toyota. I mean, I guess they're designed for different classes of racing, so that probably, yeah, that explains it. Actually, they're designed for different racing classes. Yep, big brain moment by me. Oh, it's newer, it must be faster. Maybe not, because it's probably designed for a different class of racing that doesn't hit 195. Yeah, 186. I mean, I'm really pulling away now. Look at that. 187. Yeah, I think I can maybe get 189 potentially. Yeah, nah, it's not happening. 188's just come through. 100 meters left to get 189. Will I do it? Will I do it? I'm just gonna hold out the throttle. Not happening. It's a tight race. Can I stay ahead? I mean, this is actually genuinely quite exciting. It's exciting racing. I mean, if that wasn't a ghost car and if it was an actual car, the slipstream it would be getting would 100% be enough to overtake it. The way I drive it almost looks like I'm trying to find that inside line. My best lap's a 205. Can I get a 204? 187. I mean, look at this, just in unison, going the exact same speed. No time caught, no time lost. It is exactly equal racing here. A 205.436. Now this is even tighter. Look at this. Look at how close these two cars are racing together. This is almost exactly even. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. Just managed to pick up P1. I know I need to stop soon, but my god am I enjoying my time with this game. Drifting to the inside, which I don't want, but the corner comes just in time to save me from drifting too far. Is it going to be? It's a 204.907. That's a stunner of a lap. An absolute beauty of a lap given the car. I mean, I bet there's going to be like a million people that are better than me, but still, I'm having so much fun. This even faster off the start. I seem to just keep improving lap upon lap upon lap. Every lap I've set a faster time. These tyres not wearing out, which is very nice, because if these tyres had wear on them, my god, my times would be gone. Anytime I lose half a mile an hour even, this lead is gone. Look at this. Look how tightly we are racing one another, me and my ghost. I just got to keep to 184 and 185 instead of dropping to 183 here, which I think I can just about manage to do if I keep this steady. Back down to 184, up to 185 again, and that is going to be a faster lap. A 204.789, and that is going to be the lap I call it on. Oh wow, look at this. This is a beauty to behold. What's going to be quicker, my own driving or the AI's driving? Currently I have that lead because I came into the corner quick. I came into the straight quicker, pushing hard. The 185 staying completely consistent though, not dropping to 184 at all. 186 round the corner. P2, but for how long is the question, because it's only a matter of time before that 2 turns to P1. Do not stop pushing hard. 186 through the tunnel. This 186 through the corners has got to be gaining time. Sorry. Every single tiny movement is gaining time. This 186 is really pushing hard through the corners. Coming down onto the straight, this is gonna be a slower time, but give it a couple more laps and I think this car has the beating. Christ, that was loud. And here we go, the 186, and they are in line. Look at that, 2 cars driving side by side here. Mate, if you could see 2 cars doing this at a real life race day, you would pay good money for that. This car is not hitting 187 or 188, which I was able to muster up. I mean, look at that. The front of this car so close to the back of the other one. Oh, this is very close now. This is going to be very tight. It's taken P1. P1 has been taken. And it looks like it's going to stand 203, 204. That was what was that? 204.736 and I got a 789. There you go. I am not faster. Let's do a bit of Suzuka. Let's do Suzuka East. Give that some black paint. Drift it around the track. Initial D up in here. Here we go. The Amuse S2000 R1 04 model. The new Imola Orange Pearl. Get them soft tyres on. Suzuka East in the Amuse S2000 R1 04 model. Let's go. What's everyone else in? So the Lancer, the Spoon, the VW, the Nissan. Can I take this? I can. Sliding my way up into P1. I think maybe I have an advantage in terms of car. I think my car might be faster than the AI cars. Yeah, my car is definitely faster. I have a bit of an advantage here. God, I forget how small Suzuka East is. Hey, look at that. A 104 for my first lap. I'm pulling right away from the pack here. Only a 2-lap race. This is easily mine. As long as I don't screw up, this race is all mine to take. Oh. See, I said I just need to not mess up and the race win is mine. That's a big mistake there. Very big mistake. That's not going to lead to me losing my race win. Will I still get the fastest lap? 1 minute .604. I just cut through the pack. Yeah, I really did have the fastest car here, didn't I? Yeah, take this Honda out for a spin on the track with the super softs on in a race. This could be an interesting one. It could be tough because everyone's going to be pushing just as hard against a Nissan, an oval Nissan, a 93 Alpha, a 93 oval, 97 Mitsubishi, and an 01 Subaru. That Nissan is going to be my big challenger. All right, a good start, good acceleration on the start. Still haven't quite picked off P5. There's P5. Pick off P4 very quickly afterwards, but now catching up, P1 is going to be a difficult task. Can I pull P3 out here? Just about. I can take P1 here maybe. P2. And that's P1, but we made contact there, I think. I'm pretty sure there was some contact in there. I mean, look at this. Trying to find that inside line to get around me here. 189 through the corner. I think that's just about going to do me to hold this lead, but it's going to be a tight one. Oh, he's got the slipstream on me. He's going for the overtake, and he's going to get it. Going 191 miles an hour, and I still get an overtaken there. Getting some slipstream. That's 194, 193, 192, down to 191 again. Very tight, but I think I'm just about going to snatch P1. It really is who gets this slipstream between these two cars. Gonna have to do some heavy defense if I want to keep P1 here, because as good as this 188 through the corners is, it's not good enough to hold this guy off, who's in a Nissan, I believe. Gonna get the slipstream and pull ahead, but he's gonna pull in front of me. Give me that slipstream any minute. There he is, catching. Gonna be alongside me any second now. I'm just about holding out. P3 is coming close as well. This is a tight race. The front three are so tight, and this is a brilliant bit of racing around such a simple track. I get why people like NASCAR now. I understand it. I always thought NASCAR was boring, but this is stunning. Well, more IndyCar. I get why people like IndyCar. IndyCar's like this. NASCAR's are not quite as tight. Just gotta keep pushing this entire lap. A 212 is my last lap. I can do better than 212. I know I can. It's because that lap I had a standing start. Oh yeah, I'm being caught here. Maybe not. I'm just about holding this lead. 191 miles an hour, just enough to do it, but man, was that close. I just held out. I'm being caught though very rapidly. This slipstream he's getting is quite something. Corner's coming just in time to bail me out of being overtaken there. Possibly hold on for P1 here. Lost a lot of speed and a lot of time trying to hold him behind me. I'm playing defense now. This is some heavy defending I'm having to do to keep this P1, but I think I'm just about gonna do it. Maybe. It's very close. Cannot call it at the moment who's gonna get this P1, but I think I've just about secured it. 202, 289 for the second lap, and that secures it, plus 247 and 602. That was a great race. Took the inside line to start to hoist myself up into P4, and then just pushed hard as I could. Managed to take P3, and in a swift movement, P2 and P1 come along with it. I don't know if contact was made there, honestly. I can't tell. And it was just great racing between the front three all the way through. Between me and the two cars behind, the racing was just stunning to watch. It looks even better on these replays. Through the tunnel where the overtake happened. Coming out, look at that. Flying out the tunnel. Overtaken but not given up. Using that slipstream, and look at that, two cars practically side by side. There they are, side by side. Wheel to wheel racing is just so spectacular to behold, and that really was wheel to wheel. And then for the rest, it was just see it out, and see it out I did, but not for lack of trying from the other drivers. The whole front three were so close together, absolutely flying down the straight at near 200 miles an hour. And I mean, look at that for a shot. Here we go, racing round test course in this. Get those super soft tires on. Clearly it's not going to be as close to a race because it's only 12 points rather than 33. Decent start. Just go all out down here, taking the inside line. I'm not catching up as quickly as I thought I would have. My acceleration's not as stunning as I was expecting. Taken P5. This is real close racing here. Gotta find the gap somehow. Found that gap to get into P2. That was a neat little move. And P1 is mine. Let's see, how fast can I go? I'm just leaving them in my dust here. Yeah, this is a really unbalanced race. There's going to be a good few seconds between me and the car behind, because they have not got cars nearly as fast as this. I know, it looks like 169 is the fastest this car wants to go. It's hit 170. I don't think I'm being caught up race though. That last race was, I think that might be one of the best races I've ever had on this circuit. It was just so tight through the whole race. It was brilliant. I loved every minute of it. Every second of that last race was just a joy. 2:27 for my first lap. I think I'm pulling away a little bit here. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. It looks like it sort of feels like I'm just keeping time with the car behind. I don't think I'm pulling away too much, but I don't think I'm losing time really. I think it's just sort of staying relatively equal. We'll see what the time difference is come the end of the race. But it's not so impressive limits compared to the last one. I thought this one might be a bit more of something than it is, honestly, because look at it. It's a beauty of a car. It's an absolute stunner to look at. Performance on track, it's still fantastic, don't get me wrong. Going around this corner at 168, 169 is great, but compared to my last race, not as good. I think I am gaining time. I think that car looked smaller when I look back at it. It's going to be a big difference, but it's not going to be colossal like between me and P6. Poor little P6, look at him back there. +3, okay, decent. An 01 race car, yeah. It was a 77 rally car was in 4th. It was a 99 car that was all the way in the back. 99 rally car, just could not compete. But that was fun, a lot of fun. I love this game. I hope you all enjoyed watching me have a great time playing this game. Honestly, I could play this game for hours upon hours upon hours. It is one of my favourite games of all time, honestly. If you want me to play more of this game, do just let me know. Drop a like, drop a comment. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, Twitter and Discord in the description. I'll catch you later.